Hi guys, hope you're well. I wanted to do a quick video with 3 tips to beat the winter blues. I thought it would come at a really good time because if you're anything like me, this time of the year is really weird sort of time because you've sort of got ready for Christmas, relaxed. If you're anything like me, it's like you relax, you have Christmas and you're just getting into it. And then you have to sort of get back into things and Christmas is gone and you think, what was all that about? And you spend weeks and weeks planning and running about and getting presents. And then before you know it, it's back to sort of thinking about work, your goals, 2018, what you've got to do, what you didn't do, and so on. And I wanted to do this video because it's also a time that's a really depressing time for a lot of people. Not to make it depressing, but I wanted to try and flip that, if I will. So you can fall into, I think we all can sort of fall into this time where you get a bit, you know, thinking, oh my God, and January's sort of, well, here in the UK, it's like living in the, it's cold all year round, but January's especially cold, and sort of the nights are still sort of long, gets dark early, and you can sort of, it's hard getting into it. So what I wanted to do is give you 3 tips that will flip that, and if you're feeling a bit like, oh my God, another year, and I've got all this to do, and I don't know where to start, this will hopefully give you some clarity, which is a #1 thing that you need, and sort of direction and knowing what you're doing and knowing how to do it. And I dare say if you follow this will actually give you the tools that you need to don't think about in a year. What I've got here is a sort of plan for you for a 3-month, because if you think about a year, you can get a bit phased out with it. And if you look at 2017 and I said to you, how happy were you with what you achieved in 2017, you can sort of look at it and most people, myself included, you've got all these things at the start of the year that you wanted to do, and then we're here. And we're in 2018, you sort of look and think, where the hell did that go, the time? And it tends to get faster. So this is one thing that I'm going to actually be doing in my business. I'm going to show you how to do it in yours, or even if you haven't got a business so much, I'm going to show you how you can literally start and get really, it will give you that clarity, it will give you that peace of mind, and it will allow you to get rocking in 2018, I dare say, and beat the winter blues. So just dealing specifically with the Amazon stuff here, what I've done is, in the link below, I've opened up the big 2018 Your offer. I'll talk about that in just a second, but I opened up 3 more spots because I was going to make a big bonus page and all this stuff, but I thought, you know what, I wanted to give you an opportunity to get something that gives you everything that you need to succeed in 2018, and it's all in that offer. You get the site built for you, you get the masterclass, the new masterclass for 2018, and you get A's and Ultimatum, which was a $995 course. You get that for free, and that literally is a 6-week course. You don't have to wait 6 weeks to go through it. You can go through it straight away, but it contains literally everything that you'll need to know. So if knowledge is not the problem, I'll tell you what is, and I'll go through the tips, and then I'll talk more about the bonuses. So without further ado, the first sort of tip I've got for you here is, and it sounds like one that is sort of easy to overlook, it's commitment, okay? If you are here, which you are, and it's sort of coming up to 2018 and you look back at 2017, the way that you can really, and I'm not talking about the whole of 2018, the way that you can get really good results in like a couple of months as opposed to waiting the whole year is commitment. And actually, I'm not saying, this is difficult to say, because I'm not saying you haven't been committed. I'm saying if you didn't get the results that you wanted from 2017, normally it's because you've either been committed to the wrong things or spending time on things that won't make you money. Okay, so this you could apply to anything, but just dealing with the Amazon sites, I see a lot of people spending time on the theme, spending a lot of time on the grammar, which is no problem at all. How it looks, the setup, the widgets, all that stuff, and there's no problem with that at all. But if you're not making money, or if you want to make money a lot quicker, the things to focus on are the things that will make you money, like the click-through rate, like your rankings, like how many people come into the site, and I'll get onto the second one in a minute that backs this up. But here's how to do the first. Commitment. And what you want to do is you want to commit, like say right now, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to do this. This year, 2018, look at it in 3 months. So say by March or April sort of time, I'm going to get this result. I'm going to get this many sales. I'm going to have this much out there. Because the biggest thing I see that holds people back, and I'll be honest because I want to give you something here, and I don't mean this badly, I mean it literally, the biggest thing I see holding people back is playing at this stuff, okay? Because you've got a whole sea of stuff out there. All marketers, myself included, all their software products, all their things, and it's very, very easy to get caught in the whirlpool. Oh, you don't do it like this, you do it like this, and this is easy, and you just need this software. And if you're following me, and if you're following the Amazon sites and the gaming chair one, and I've got stuff to show you on the portable power generator one that's ranking already, really, hasn't got its first sale yet, but it's another example site that I'm building. It's got ranked within 2 pages. If you're following my stuff, the principles that you need to do are really, really simple, but they're hard work, and they do require that sort of commitment where you say, you know what, I'm going to scrabble everything. And I'm not saying take my word for it, I'm saying give it a really, really good go. A lot of people fail and get the winter blues because they're not committed. They're not in a place where they're saying, I'm going to really do this, I'm going to absolutely smash it out the park. They're sort of at a place where they're oh, I'd like to do it if there's enough time, and I sort of understand it, but I can't get past this bit. So my long-winded point with tip 1 is this: commit to whatever you need to learn, whatever hurdle you need to get past to move on to the next level. Specifically with Amazon sites, if you have trouble with the technical side, this is why I put this offer on down below, because it gives you everything. But just because you've got A's and Ultimatum, and just because you're going through the masterclass, you won't get there just going through the stuff. What you need to do is take the information, sit there with a pen and paper, and be committed to learning this stuff. And that sounds all negative, but the good side that comes from it is you will move faster than ever before, honestly. So that's number 1, commitment, real commitment. Learn and implement and adapt. So that's what I've got in my notes here. It's like committed to getting this stuff. What result do you want? If you want an Amazon business, if you want an online business, commit to making it happen in the space of a few months. Because even if you don't, you will move far faster than sort of playing at it and sort of trying things out and getting disheartened. Do more, give more, and really commit. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, and it goes with commitment, the next thing you need. So you got that commitment, you got that promise to yourself. What do you need now? You need a plan, okay? And a plan is another thing like commitment, which is looked over. You need a plan to make it work. You need to know what you're doing. You need to know your income goals. You need to know how to make it happen. And again, dealing specifically with Amazon sites, you know, what I would do, and I'll just go over this really quickly, start of the year, build a few sites to flip, okay? So just, if you're starting from nothing, this is, build a few sites to flip, or even 1 to flip, get a lump sum in, while building another site that's going to make you residual income, monthly income, and just keeping them in tandem. So you're going like 2 sites, and 1 flip, 1 keep, 1 flip, 1 keep, and then the lump sums you're getting from the ones you're flipping, you can reinvest into outsourcing content or building more sites and build it up like that. But it is getting that plan down. It is writing down on a notepad, what are you going to do for this week? And not now, but let's say from the 1st of January, and literally doing it like that. So after that week, you can look and say, how far off am I? Where am I going? I've got this plan, and so on. I've got some stuff to help you with that as well, with the plan. And number 3 I've got here is, and these are, you see how these are all tied. Number 3 is consistency. This is another thing. This is, again, I mentioned this before Christmas, and I'll say it again because it's the biggest tip. Don't get into a thing where I've just mentioned commitment and a plan, and when you start doing this stuff and you say, right, I'm going to make this happen, don't get into a thing where you're just adding content to a site, okay? So just speaking about Amazon, where you're just going through the motions and you're just adding content to the site. The main thing that you need to get, the thing that I sort of say again and again, and it's the hardest thing, is reading your stats, Stat Counter and Webmaster Tools, seeing where you're ranking and where the traffic's coming from, actually in the keywords so you can see what's bringing the people in and where they're clicking, and going where the traffic is to make sure you increase the click-through rate and increase the amount of people going through to Amazon. And then if your traffic is targeted, i.e. someone's typing in lawnmowers, for instance, or a specific type of lawnmower, and they're going through to your site, a percentage of them will click through to Amazon and will buy. And your job is to make sure that a higher percentage are clicking through. And you do that by reading your stats. A big thing that I see is people go and they get a site and they start getting it ranked and they just add content robotically because they want to get more rankings, which is fine, but it's not about that. What it is get in the rankings, keep going till you get the rankings. A lot of people don't get there, but keep going till you got enough traffic to play with, and then look and ask this question: what's happening? Okay, am I getting targeted traffic? If the answer is no, have a look at your rankings and see why. Okay, see the keywords, see what people are clicking through on, and do more work and do more linking to get that good traffic. If you're getting traffic but you're not getting sales, have a look at your actual pages and where the traffic's coming from your stats, from StatCounter and Google Webmaster Tools, and see where they're coming from and work out why they're not clicking through to Amazon. Okay, maybe your content doesn't persuade them to click through, maybe it's a lot of information and so on, maybe there's not enough banners, and you go through systematically like that. And if you do that, if you do those 3 things in this year, in the next few months, you'll be absolutely flying. And I'd love to see the new year in with you with a bang. I've put this offer on because, again, I was going to do a massive bonus page and a whole new offer, and it doesn't need it. These bonuses, I'll just go through the bonuses really quickly for you, but you can see the page below, but I'll just go through them. So you've got 4 bonuses in there. You get the site built for you. You can select the number of sites. It's still at a discount, okay? You get the biggest bonus is this. You get the 2018 workshop. Now, the reason I decided to open this up again is because with the 2018 workshop, you don't need anything else. So the problem is when you're sort of thinking, if you're watching this and you're thinking, Chris, this is all fair and well, but I don't know about the Amazon sites and how to do this and how to do that, this will literally give you everything. Now, I'm not saying it's easy to go through the courses, but it gives you everything. You get the workshop. Session 1 is literally going through the business models and how to use them. Session 2 is traffic and exactly how to get it. Huge thing. A bit like what I just spoke about with reading your stats and so on. I'll show you exactly where traffic comes from and iron out that wrinkle. It's a really big one, traffic. The third one is content, a pain in the arse. But you need it, okay, to get ranked. And I've got a whole session on content made super easy and how to plan it and put it in place and how to even get content once your site's sort of established and going, how you can get content without having to write all the time, okay? Without spamming or having duplicate content or anything like that. And session 4 even is flip, keep or build more. And it sort of ties in with session 1 and the business models. I'll be showing you exactly how to work out which one to do. And they're like the 4 main problem areas, okay, coming into 2018 that you might suffer from with Amazon sites. But if you're brand new and you're sort of thinking, well, I don't even know how to get hosting or do all the stuff, WordPress and so on, you get full access to the 6-week ASIN Ultimatum course, $995. You get free access to it, so that will guide you. That's the only course you need. I get a lot of questions like posts or pages and where should I put my content and so on. That is literally the only thing you need. It guides you through step by step. You get the full course for free, and you've got 3 mega niches as well. You've got 3 mega niches to see the new year in, where I give you the keywords, the products, and the recommendations on exactly how to use it. So you can use them and you can literally get going in really good niches. And he's free. Bonus number 3, I know I did it sort of back to front, is a plan like what I'm talking about. I've got some more to talk about that in the next few days. But if you haven't checked out the offer, if you want to get in at discount, if you want everything that you need to see the new year in with a bang, commit and let's do this together, and let's get your plan, and let's get you on ASIN Ultimatum, and let's get you in the new workshop. So we're going through those pain areas, the sessions. Session 1, how the new site works, why I'm doing it, the design and the business models. And session 2, traffic, so you're not stuck on traffic. And session 3, content made super easy, so you're not struggling with content. And session 4, flip, keep or build more. Let's go through all this stuff together. Let's get you committed. Let's get you rolling. And let's not look at it as a whole 2018 and 12 months. Let's get you a 3-month plan to start rocking and start getting results and start making those sales and build a business, not by this time next year. Let's get you really rolling by March, April time. So join me. I'll put the link below. Check it out. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you. Let me know if any questions, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Cheers, guys.